Hey, back with the daily Halacha, Aruch HaShulchan. We are in Siman Aleph, Sif Chet. V'chein nitztavenu liyira mipanav yisparach. We've also been commanded to have yira before God. Yira can be commonly translated as fear, but perhaps it's awe. Let's see what he means. T'chsiv es Hashem elokecha tira. You should be in awe of Hashem your God. V'zel lashon harambam b'sefer mitzvos, mitzvah daled. Shetzivanu laha'amin yiraso yit'ala v'lifached mimenu. Hashem commanded us to believe laha'amin yirato. It's a funny line. I'm not really sure what that means. To be afraid of God. We should not be like the deniers of God that just go along on their merry way, whatever their heart desires, and everything is coincidental and happenstance. But rather we should be afraid of God's punishment at all times. If we do something wrong, then Hashem will punish us. This is what it means. This is what the pasuk means. In the Rambam's in his great work, meaning the Aruch HaZaka, the Halacha, what we commonly call the Rambam, in the beginning of Perek Sheni from Yisodei HaTorah, it says, what is the path to attaining love and fear? That's a great question because they're emotions, and normally we would assume emotions just happen to us. We don't choose our emotions. That's not true. When a person thinks about Hashem's actions and his amazing creations, and he sees the incredible, endless wisdom, so he immediately loves and praises and glorifies. And a great desire comes up to know Hashem. My soul thirsts for the living God. And then when a person thinks about these very same things, he just immediately jumps back. He realizes that I'm just a small, lowly, and dark creature. And I'm standing with my small consciousness in front of Tmim Deot, the one who's perfect of all das, of all awareness, the one who's completely aware of everything. When I look at the heavens, the work of your fingers, and I think to myself, what is man that you mention him, that you pay attention to him? Ad kan l'shono. U'b'sefer mitzvot bir yira pshuta sheyir ha'onesh. So he says in the sefer mitzvos, he explained the simple yira, which is fear of punishment. I'm afraid to do something wrong. I do not want to be punished by God. U'bekan bir yira haromamud. And in the second place, in Aruch HaZaka, he explained yira haromamud, awe of God's greatness. V'alzeh sheninu b'sifri. Regarding this, it says in the Sefaria, Ein lecha ahava b'makor b'yira v'yira b'mkom ahava, ela b'midat HaKadosh Baruch Hu levad. Normally, if you love someone, you do not have fear, and if there's fear, there's no love. But regarding Kadosh Baruch Hu, you can have both. Ayin sham kolomar. What does this mean? The year of ha'ava hem shnei hafachim. Ordinarily, there are two opposites. Ela b'yirat haromamut shapi yecholim shneim lios. But when you have the awe of God's greatness, you can have both. Because because of the greatness of Hashem's incredible greatness. Sorry for the redundance of my words. Regardless, so a person has awe, this upper awe, this incredible higher level of awe, and at the same time, you can love God with his whole heart and soul. Tet. We were also commanded to follow God's path, God's good ways, his straight ways. Go in God's ways. Follow God. Go in all of his paths. Just like he's gracious and forgiving, so do you do the same. Just like Hashem is merciful, you too have mercy. We must imitate and be similar to God in his good actions and in his straight midot, his straight ways of dealing with us. It's also mitzvah to say to connect to Chachamim and their students in order to learn from them. We should cling to Hashem. We should attach ourselves to Hashem. So the question is, Hashem is an all-consuming fire. Connect to wise men and their students. Get dusty from the dust of their feet. Just follow them wherever they go, and they're kicking up dust. And sit at their feet to listen to them. And thirstily drink their words. One who goes with the wise will become wise. How fortunate and how happy is the man who has not walked in the path, who has not gone with the advice of the wicked. Katav Asmag Be'esed Mitzvah Yud Zayin, Sefer Mitzvah Gedolot, Mitzvah Tasei, number 17. Mitzvah Tasei Letzadek et Adin al Kol HaMa'ira. It's a mitzvah asay, it's a commandment, positive commandment, to justify Hashem's judgment in every situation. And that's to accept it without questioning. Shenemar v'yadata im levavecha, ki ka'asher yiaser ishes b'nai Hashem elokecha mi'asreka. You should know, you should be aware and have an awareness in your heart, in your mind, that just as a man punishes his child, Hashem punishes you. In order that you should do good and keep on the straight and narrow. Ad kan l'shono. V'nachnu b'nei Yisrael, hayefa hazman, we're eternally, because we're exhausted. We're exhausted from the long amount of time that we've been below menucha zekar v'shnei alafim shana. We've been without any rest, close to 2,000 years. We must know, we must understand that this entire exile has been for our own benefit, to purify us, to cleanse us. Like the prophet Zechariah said, I will smelt them, I will purify them like one who's purifying silver. Another, and b'chantim, I will again cleanse them, meaning separate the impurities, like one separates the impurities out of gold. Hu yikra b'shmi v'ani a'aneh. He'll call in my name and I will answer him. Amarti amihu, I said, he is my nation. V'hu yomar Hashem Elokai, and he will say, Hashem, my God. Biur HaKasav, what does this pasuk mean? L'hamin be'emunah shlema shekol tzarosov v'chol tiltuleinu einu al derech hanakim chas v'shalom. We must believe that everything that we suffer and all of our exiles and movements from one place to the next, that we've been kicked out of one country and gone to the next place, it's not because Hashem is taking vengeance against us. He's angry at us. Ela kedelit sarfenu, but rather it's to purify us, to cleanse us. The Melokain, were it not the case, kfar lo haisa mimenu she'eris, b'chol meshech, b'meot shanim harabos, there would be not a remnant left of us after all these hundreds of years of suffering. Ve'en lecha haisa mofis gadol mizeh, mikiyumenu zman orcha, there's no greater sign than our existence for such a long amount of time. There's no greater sign of this. It's an incredible sign that Hashem is watching over us always. Lo sar v'lo yosar afrega. He does not turn away, and He will not turn away for a second. Like a father who's always watching over his only son, and constantly miyasro, he reproves him, and he gives him musar, and he gives him a little patch for his own good. He shouldn't end up in a bad place. What's the proof for this? Hashem tells us, the Navi Zechariah tells us that throughout the Galus, Hu Yikra B'Shmi V'ani Ana Isai. Klal Yisrael will call out in my name and I'll answer him. Kalomar, Kishanu Mispala Melav Yisparach. When we daven to Hashem, He answers us in every troublesome situation. Amarti Amihu, V'Hu Yomar, Hashem Elokai. Kalomar, what does that mean? We've seen that throughout this long period of time. Zman ha'aroch hazeh, this long galus. Am b'nei Yisrael hochim b'derech haTorah v'hamitzvah. Still, Am Yisrael is following in the path of Torah and mitzvah. V'hu yisbarach korei osanu ami. Hashem still calls us His nation. V'anachnu karim Yisai Elokei Yisrael. We call Him the God of Israel.